Alright, so what are we looking at, Gray?
Well, the other side of this old wall is actually the Cornbrook. It used to be at ground height, but it's probably, I nearly fell in it about 50 years ago, and it's probably 10 feet underground. It's built on a covert, this area, and indeed that building's built on a covert. I used to know the chap who bought the land in the 80s for £1,000, thinking it'd be an investment. But this Cornbrook, which run this way, was actually built to go under the Bridgewater Canal, and it then empties into the Manchester Ship Canal. It's a very dirty brook, and I think it still is to this day. It's very much like if you could think of like an open sewer, all the wasteland and a lot of the factories from East Manchester. It sort of comes into here, and then it's delivered to the river. But yeah, you can see it's a very, very old wall, this. And just on this side is the old Pooley House. They were mill owners, and during 202 years ago, when you had your Peterloo massacre, a lot of the soldiers there were from this park. So I guess some of the officers might have lived there, or powers that be.
Because that's Barrack Park, isn't it?
Yeah, because it was the barracks, the horses were there, and they were the soldiers that were used on the Peterloo massacre. So the Pooley family, I think then, this was originally 2 houses. I think there was another one to the right. It's both huge houses.
But it does look like a number of different
styles.
stages,
Yeah, particularly that nice bay window. So this area at the time, considering you needed to be near the centre of Manchester where things were really going, this would have been beautiful, a lovely open stream at the bottom of your garden. You were near to your facilities, you could do your business, and I believe they went on to have a factory in Bury, and I think there was a massive explosion or something, and a lot of people killed, including children, were killed, and apparently they were quite miserly. Every penny was business to them. And when you get like that, obviously people die, including children. But you can still see the proportion of the building, and what a beautiful, imagine that when it's first built. I don't remember it being rendered in white paint, but it's been bought since and developed, and it's now individual flats. But just imagine this building, where it was in the landscape, how beautiful, and considering it's an inner city area, just how beautiful. Obviously if you've got the money you can afford nice things, but it's still a lovely building if you look at the architecture. But it does look like 2 buildings, especially with, you can see some sort of an extension on the left, but that bay window would have been the family room, and they would have just looked out onto pasture. This is now Old Trafford, over the Cornbrook. That's actually Old Trafford, and they had it all before the railways. Beautiful land.